So now it's time, let's write our code. So as you can see, we are in our folder. It's a public folder, it's source folder. So now what we'll do in this video, we'll create our components. So let me show you how you can create your component. So let's just make another file and let's call it whatever I want to call it. Okay, let's call it, I don't know, this is really confusing. Okay, no matter, let's tell it test component dot js, and here it is. So now what I will do, we'll use a functional component in here. So we'll write rfc to create our functional component, and inside that, in return, we will see, let's just give it another h1 tag, and let's tell it I am test component. Yep. Sorry guys, component, and let's just save it. Now that's how you create components. It is, yeah. yeah, believe me, that's just how we create our components, functional component. And let's just nest it, but before that, let's create another component and let's just call it class component. Yes, and the test was the functional component. I'll just type rcc, and as you can see, we are here with our class component, and I'll just give another tag, and I'll tell it I am class component. Now what I'll do, I'll nest these two components inside app component. So let's import our class component. So let me just import it first. Import, let's call it class component. So from class component. Next, let's import test component from test component. Now what I'll do, I'll nest it here. I'll call it class component because that's how we imported it, and next we will test component. That's the name we are using here. As you can see, we just imported this one, test component, and we are using it here. We are importing and we are using, and this is the class component we are importing and we are using. I hope you can get that because it's pretty much easy. Now if I save this and go to our website, yeah, you can see that here it is. So this is app component, this is class component, and I am class component, I am test component. They're all here. Welcome guys. And now let me just show you how you can nest this component, this test component, inside class component. So I'll just import it and we'll name it test. You can give whatever name you want to give, but I'll go with test. And we're going to import it from test component. Yeah, here you go. Now we'll just give it a test because that's how we imported it, and we'll save it. And now just think about the result. Okay, just think about it, what you think the result will be, and let's see what is it. Yep, the test is twice. Wow, that's interesting, right? This is the reusability, guys. I hope you can understand why we talked about reusability in previous video, and maybe you were confused then, but right now I know it's pretty much easy for you. So make sure you are practicing as much as possible because it's really, and that's what reusability. And the virtual DOM, we don't work with virtual DOM, it works in background just. But if I show you in index.js, as you can see, this is React DOM. It's rendering this components app inside our public folder. I showed you that before. So if you don't know that yet, then make sure you are watching the previous video. So that's how we create our components, and we use it again and again, and that's how we nest it in other component. I just nested this class and test component in app, and this app test component in class. So that's it guys, that's it for this video. We are successful with our components and we created our first component. Now we are one step ahead in our React tutorial, and we'll see what is event, state. We'll discover all of this throughout this video series. So make sure you are subscribing to this channel and let me know in the comment section if you like this content or not. And for this type of free tutorial, make sure you are subscribing and don't forget to like this video. And with all the thoughts, let's end this video here. I'll see you next time.